Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are starting Java series. So every day one Java topic we'll learn with a simple language, simple explanation with the real world examples and easy coding. So today is the day one. We'll start from basics. So in this day one we'll learn about introduction and basic structure of Java program. So at first, what is Java? Java is a programming language used to build software applications. And Java is an platform independent where it follows a rule called write once and run anywhere. So Java is an programming language and Java is platform independent. So I'll be writing down here the only important points, and it follow rule called write once and run anywhere. Okay. So the basic structure of Java contains two things. One is one is class and second one is method or function. Okay. So what is class? Class is a collection of similar type of functions. It is a template using which objects are created. So class is a collection of similar type of functions. So it is a template using which objects are created, and one class can contain many functions. One class one class may contain many functions. So we discussed about class and we got a clarity about class. Now coming to functions. So what is function? So function is a group of code that performs a specific task. So using this function, using this function, the code will be neat and reusability, and we can call it whenever it is needed. So here the main is a class name, and the main is a method. So how to differentiate? The main starts as an at first the first letter of the class will be uppercase, and for the method the first letter of the method will be lowercase. So we'll discuss about naming conventions a little later. And coming to the next topic. So why do we need this main method? In every Java program we'll be seeing this main method. So what is the use of this main method we'll be seeing? So every Java program every Java program starts its execution from main method. We can say it as You can say it as starting point for any Java program. And without this main method, the Java program does not execute. Okay. So till now we discussed about what is Java and what are the features of Java and which rule it follows. What does Java contains mainly the class and methods, and we looked it into what is class and what is function, and uh, why do we use functions here, and what is main method, why it is used. Now let's coming to the program. I'll explain this program in detail. So here package dot package com dot code sutra. So how did I create this thing? So for that I'll show from scratch. At first you need to open IntelliJ. I'm using IntelliJ. Here new, I go to file, new, project, create one project. As I created again, as I created already, Java Basics 01. So it is saying that it's already located, and you need to select here JDK. After that, you'll get like this. From this, right click on SRC, new, package, create one package. As I created package com dot code sutra. So it is already saying that uh, it's already there. Next, after creating the package, click on this and create new Java class. Okay, and name it main. So after clicking enter, we'll get an basic structure of Java, and we need to write public static void main string args and system.out.println. So what is this package? Why we are creating this package, and everything will be I'll be explaining each line. Package is used to group related classes. So like think it as a folder or directory. Okay. Next, public class name. Here, class name should be matching with the file name. Here the class name is main. So the same name the should be as in file name also. Here I created main.java and the class name is main. Okay. Now coming to this public static void main. So what is public? Why you are using this public? Public is an access modifier. Why we are using this public is it can be accessed from anywhere. So method can be accessed from anywhere. When we are using this public, this method can be accessed from anywhere. So that is the use of this public. And next, static. So why this static is used is in Java for uh, to run Java program we require an object. Without object we cannot run a Java program. But in some cases, what if what if we don't want to create an object, but we need to run the Java program? So for that we use this static. This allows in Java, static allows to run Java program to run Java method without creating object. For every method we need to create an object. eh, But without creating an object, how we need to run this? By using static method, creating object. And next, void. Void function does not return any value. So we use this as to tell that the function which we are creating that does not return any value. So saying that we use void as a keyword. And next, coming to main. As we discussed earlier, main is an entry point of a Java program. Okay. So how does this execution happens? What is the flow of execution? Flow of execution of Java program. At first, we'll write code and save it, save it as dot Java, and it compiles like converting dot Java file to dot class file, JVM, then JVM executes the Java program from main method. That is, from here it starts executing. Next, we get an output. So let's see how this all happens. Let's go and execute this file. So for executing, for running, click here. Here we'll be getting parsing Java, and so we got here hello code sutra, hello code sutra. So this is how Java program will be running. Now, as I said before, there are some naming conventions in Java. Why this main method is written in small m, capital M, and why it is written in small m. So, for that, we have two naming conventions in Java. Two naming conventions in Java. That is, the first one is Pascal case, and second one is camel case. So, Pascal case is used for naming classes and camel case used for naming functions or methods. Okay. So again I'm saying this is a class and this is a method. Okay. So how the Pascal case will be seeing. Example for Pascal case is add two numbers. So at every class start with a capital letter. If it is starting with a capital letter, then it is a class. Or if it is starting with a small letter, example add add two numbers. See, you can find the difference here. If it's starting with a small letter, then it is a method or a function. If it is starting with a capital letter, then it is a class. Okay. So here, what is this is? This is class and this is method. Okay. So the key points to remember is Java program starts from main method and one class can have many functions. A static is used for running a Java program without creating an object, and void does not return any value. So for classes we use Pascal case convention, and for method we use camel case convention. So this is the basic things about what is Java and the structure of Java. Now we'll go and see what are the interview questions asked in Java related to this topic. So at first they'll ask what is Java? What is Java? And what is Java? Java is a object oriented, high level, high level, object oriented programming language, and it is an platform independent. Java follows the principle called write once and run anywhere, as we discussed earlier. Here we discussed it. Write once and run anywhere. And the next question. What is why Java is called platform independent? Why Java is called platform independent? So for this, we can answer as Java code is first compiled into bytecode. Java code is first compiled into bytecode, then bytecode is executed by JVM. Because of this JVM, same Java program can run in Windows, Linux, and Mac. So this is the reason why Java is called as platform independent. It does not depend on any platform. It can run on different platforms. Because of which which it is running is because of JVM. JVM is JVM is the main reason to run in different platforms. So, next question. What is JVM? JVM is an Java Virtual Machine. Java Virtual Machine. It is responsible for executing Java program, Java code, Java bytecode. It acts as bridge between Java program and Java program and operating system. So, bridge between Java program and operating system. Operating system. So in simple, we can tell JVM is a Java program runner also. Like it is used for running Java program, right? It is executing Java bytecode, right? So we can say it as in simple. You can remember like this: Java program runner. So what are the component? Next question. What are the components in Java? So at first we have JVM. At second JRE. We will be learning these things in later classes and JDK. And next question, what is class and what is function? What is package? That's it. These are all the main interview questions can be asked from this topic. So the first thing is what is Java and why Java is called platform independent, and what is JVM, and what are the components in Java, and what is class, what is function, what is package. So thank you for spending your time in this. So in next video we'll be learning what are data types in Java and what are variables in Java. Thank you.